There's tons of gardening and outdoor stuff in the store right now. So this is the Keter Artisan 7-foot by 11-foot shed. It's $1,900. So it's hard to get a full view of these things without blocking everybody. So you can see it's got like little windows up top. It's got air vents in the back. And then I'll open the door so you can kind of see inside. So this one doesn't have any shelving in it like some of the other ones do. I think it's like the Lifetime ones tend to have shelving in it. This one doesn't, but it's actually pretty big. It's got like a textured, almost like fabric feel door, which is weird. And then it's got a handle that you close this one and then it'll lock it in there. So that's really nice for the $1,900. And if I find any of this stuff online, I will link it so that you guys can get more information, or if you can't get it in store, you can always order it online. The prices online already include shipping, so that's why they will be a little bit more expensive. And it is the Lifetime that I was thinking of. So this is the Lifetime storage shed. It's 10-foot by 8-foot. It's 2.4 meters wide by 3 meters in length, and then 2.4 meters in height. It's got steel reinforced construction, high density polyurethane walls, and it's UV protected for 2,000. So this one is a bit smaller than the other one, not by much. It's more longer than it is wider, I guess is what I should say. The other one's wider. Like you can see the back of the other one there and see how wide it is. So it's got nice little doors there. You've got a little air vent for air circulation. Let's unlock the door first. Oh, and it's got little, whoops, oh, it's locked down the bottom. So it doesn't have, oh, you can't see in here. Yeah, it's not gonna work. So it has like a little window there, and then in the very back, which you won't really be able to see, there is shelving, which is nice. And a lot of the Lifetime ones do come with at least one shelf, if not more. And then in the top, it's got little air vents as well. And there's another little circular one at the back that's the same as this one here. And they do have mesh in there, right, to kind of stop bugs and stuff from getting inside. Which is really nice. I think I'll show you the big stuff first, and I'll go to the plants next. So I thought this was really cool. This is the Yardistry Greenhouse, which is the same brand as that big awning that I'm going to show you there. So you can see that it's got, you've kind of got those thick plastic sides and then the wood bottom. It's really, really nice. It's got one door with a lock on it. So you see in there, and then it's got an air vent at the bottom, and it's got a window that pops up at the top, so that's really nice. I'm going to try to stand back so you can see the whole thing. And then this is the Yardistry cedar louvered room with aluminum roof. So this is the same brand as that greenhouse. It's 3.96 meters in length by 3.35 meters in width by 2.51 meters in height. So it's a white aluminum roof with control to sun and shade, and it has separate controls for each side of it as well. I'll show you that. It has a gutter system around the roof and downspouts, which are inside of these. And you'll see kind of where they come out at the bottom. And then the downspouts provide protection from the rain, right, because it's a flat roof, for $3,000. So you can see here, it's got a crank. And then, so you can open it up more. And on the other side, you can see that it's not open. So you can just do this and then it closes, right? Isn't that neat? So it's nice that you could do like partial shade. And then your downspouts, let me see if I can find them here. So they're in there, and then you can see there's a little tube on the bottom, and that's where they empty out. So you wouldn't be able to like cement in the bottom of these, but you can see on the base, like you could easily drill down into cement base with them. So it's really nice. And I do know that this one is on the website. And now I'll show you all of the, actually I'll go to the outdoor furniture first, and then I'll show you all the gardening stuff, because they just brought the outdoor furniture in store, which is really nice. So this is the Sunvilla woven chaise. So it's got fade resistant fabric. It's clean line and classic good look. It weighs 27.1 kilos, and it's 197 centimeters in length by 60.5 centimeters in width, and then it's 44 centimeters high for $290. We've got lots of them in store right now. That's double stacked back there, so you can see it. It's got a curve, which is more comfortable for your legs. It curves up, and then it has the adjustable back on it. So you can lay it flat for lounging, right? Or you can sit it all the way up, like it'll come way up. So you would, just from feeling that, you would have to get off of it and manually adjust it. You wouldn't be able to just pull it up to be able to actually adjust it when you're sitting in it. You have to get up, which is kind of annoying, but it's really nice. And you can feel like this stuff would dry fairly quickly. And then behind that, there is the, I hope there's a tag. Oh, there it is. There is the Murray Bristow 3-piece set. So it's got the fade resistant fabric as well. It's similar fabric to that lounge. It's clean line and classic good look. So it has 2 chairs and 1 table. And the chairs are 81 centimeters in length by 65.5 centimeters in width and then 67 centimeters high. And the table is 88.5 centimeters in length by 88 centimeters wide, so that would be the diameter, and then 16 centimeters high for $700. So this stuff will probably go on sale in the next little bit, just because it's pretty new to our store, and I just find that the summer stuff will probably, maybe not this coming flyer, but in about 3 weeks, I would say this will probably go on sale, I would think. So you can see it here. So these actually swivel, which is really nice. They've got a nice big wide base, right? So you're not going to be tipping it. Your kids probably aren't going to tip it. And does it rock? It looks like it, yeah, it does. Well, it does wiggle a little bit. It doesn't quite rock. And then you can see on the table here, that's really nice. It is like a laminate kind of thing. It's not stone. And then there's the, it's a 7-piece Sling Dining Set. So I'm just trying to see, oh, there's the prices on here. So it's the Hayden Sling Dining Set. So it's 7 pieces. It has a fade resistant fabric, just like the other ones. And the dimensions for, I'm assuming the chairs are 140 centimeters in length by 88 centimeters wide and then 65 centimeters in height, and then the table itself is 208.5 centimeters long by 112 centimeters wide and then 15 centimeters in height. So I think that's just the table itself. Is obviously not the full height there. And I'll stand back so you can see the whole thing. So it comes with 6 chairs for the $1,600. That's really nice. And it does have a hole in the center for an umbrella if you wanted to add one. And the chair, so it has 2 chairs. Oh, that's interesting. So it's got captain's chairs, right? Kind of like you would think about it. So this one has the round base, and then the ones on the sides have the, just trying to see what that is. Does it say there's extra pillows? No. So it has like the regular 4 feet, and then there's 2 on each, or 1 on each end that has the round base like the little Bristow set. So that's really nice. So here you can see the chair dimensions. Oh, so there's 2, yeah, so there's similar dimensions for the chair. So the round base one is 101 centimeters tall by 70.5 centimeters in depth, and then it's 62.5 centimeters wide, or it's 39.7 inches high by 27.7 inches in depth, and then it's 24.6 inches wide. And then the ones with the 4 feet are 101 centimeters high or 39.7 inches high, and then it's 70.5 centimeters or 27.7 inches wide. So they are similar, they're the same, even though the base is different, and it's also 62.5 centimeters or 24.6 inches in depth. So that's kind of nice that they do keep them the same. So you can see it there a bit better. Sorry, there's like a solar light behind me that keeps triggering, so that's why there's this big light in the middle of the box there. So yeah, you got 4 chairs, 2 swivel rockers, 1 table, and 1 furniture cover. Oh, that's really nice. So you do get a cover for the whole set. It's no rust aluminum construction. So it just says the sling fabric for comfort and easy care, porcelain tile tabletop, and then fits an umbrella pole up to 5 centimeters or 1.9 inches in diameter. So that's really nice. And then these are like the chairs for the other one are exactly the same size as the ones for the dining table. This is for the Bristow set. I'm just kind of in behind it. I think this is my favorite table right now. So this is the Conway High Dining Fire table. So it's a 7-piece set. It's aluminum frame, a woven armless height chairs, and you get 6 chairs and 1 dining table with a fire pit. So it's $2,700. So I was like, oh, is this a Lazy Susan? Because I didn't look at the sign first, and then I lifted it up. Isn't that awesome? So it's got the little rocks and everything in it. Yeah. And then you can see it's a round table, and then you get the 6 chairs. So it's got a huge woven base. You can just kind of see it under there. It's the same fabric as the chairs, and then they've got 6 of the chairs. That's really nice. That's great if you don't have like a super long patio. Like we have our patio is really long now because we concrete it like all around it. But before, like this would have been really good for us because it wouldn't have taken up a ton of space went like under the covered area. And I love the fact that it has like the little fire pit. So that's really nice. There's the Portland woven deep seating. It's a 6-piece set for $2,900. So a lot of the stuff is all is woven except for that dining set, which is more of like a fabric feel. So it's got cushions on the back, the bottom, and then also on the little ottoman in there. You've got your 3-seater couch, and then you've got 2 of those chairs with the ottomans, which is really nice. And then this is kind of similar in the design to the other tabletops. It's really pretty. I'm going to see if there's any information on the box. And then it comes with, it looks like 4 cushions. So 1 lumbar for each of the chairs, and then 2 square cushions. And let's see here what it says. So it's a woven seating set. So there's 2 chairs with cushions, 1 sofa with cushions, 2 ottomans with cushions, 1 coffee table, and 4 decorative pillows. So that's good. So no rust, aluminum construction, porcelain tabletop, all-weather woven resin wicker, which is really great. Cushions and pillows are made with Sunvilla fabric that is resistant to stains, mildew, chlorine, and fading. Oh, nice. So if you sit on it after you're in the pool or whatever, you're not going to wreck your fabric. And unfortunately, there's no dimensions on this thing. But I will, oh, here it is. It's hidden. So the chairs are 91.3 centimeters high by 89 centimeters in depth, and then 78.5 centimeters wide, or 30.9 inches are wide by 35.5 inches in depth, and then 35.9 inches high. And then the ottomans are 35.5 centimeters high by 50.5 centimeters in depth, and then 72.5 centimeters wide, or 28.5 inches wide by 19.8 inches in depth, and then 13.9 inches high. And that looks like it's not with the cushion. Actually, when I'm looking at kind of how they have the airs, it might not be with the cushion itself because the cushion can come off. Then the couch is 91.3 centimeters high, so they're all the same height as the chairs, and then 90 centimeters in depth, and then 192 centimeters wide, or 75.5 inches wide by 35.4 inches in depth, and then 35.9 inches high. And the table itself, which has like a little, I didn't realize that it has like a little shelf underneath it, is 50 centimeters high, or 19.6 inches high by 64.5 centimeters in depth, or 25.3 inches. And then it's 105 centimeters in width, or it's 41.3 inches wide. And then I'll show you this one. And this is the last for the furniture outside, and then we'll get to all the gardening stuff. So this is the Cameron woven swing in Indigo. It's $950. So it's got the indigo cover on the top there, which is really nice. It comes with 2 pillows, and then it's got the woven fabric. Oh, and I see a box there, so I should hopefully be able to give you the dimensions. So that's really nice. It's hard to get all of this in the frame without blocking people if they're trying to walk through the aisles. I love these. I always find they're so nice. Like, we don't have a covered porch, I guess is what you call like a front porch on our house, other than like the small entryway. And I've always wanted like a big porch swing. My husband and I love like the ranch style houses, which aren't really popular here, unfortunately. So here is the box. So it says that it's got 1 woven swing and 2 decorative pillows. It's aluminum and steel construction, durable powder coated finish, all weather woven resin wicker, and the weight capacity is 362.9 kilos, or 800 pounds, which is great because you have multiple people on there then. And then fast drying foam allows water drainage to prevent mildew, and removable canopy and pillows are made with the Sunvilla fabric, which is resistant to stains, mildew, chlorine, and fading. So I think everything is like Sunvilla because it seems like it. And let's see if I can see the dimensions. So here we go. So it's 190.3 centimeters high by 124.5 inches in depth, and then 206.4 inches wide. Now that's the whole thing. They don't have the measurement for the seat. So it's 81.2 inches in width by 49 inches in depth, and then 74.9 inches high. So yeah, they don't unfortunately have the dimensions for the seat, but it's not much smaller than the frame itself. So it's still a pretty, like, it's definitely a two-seater or an adult and a few kids kind of thing.